Okay, so we are going to talk about this building because buildings have birth charts just like people do. Anything that is created can have a birth chart, a business, whatever it is. So the Cecil was born on December 20th, 1924, and the chart's very interesting. So, first, we have the sun in Sagittarius at 28 degrees. This is significant because upon my research, I discovered that 27 to 28 degrees Sagittarius is the location of the Galactic Center.
Okay. I've heard of the term, but what the hell is a galactic center? Like, is it like, is it a physical thing?
No, this is what I thought too. I was like, am I supposed to know what that is? So, yes, scientifically, it is the literal center and the rotational core of our Milky Way galaxy. So, it's where a supermassive black hole lives too. It has so much massive gravity that it holds our entire galaxy together. So, astrologically, think of it as like a vacuum that's set for intense transformation.
Okay.
So, a building with its sun here could very well act like a black hole. It possesses the energy to attract lost souls, travelers, outcasts, people seeking something beyond. That's very Sagittarius. They would feel a pull towards the hotel, and because it has that black hole energy, leaving might feel conflicting or difficult for them,
That's like, that creates like a terrifying visual of what I picture the Cecil today to look like. Like, just like
right?
dark, creepy, you
Yeah.
can come, but you can never leave sort of vibe.
Yeah. It's a gravitational trap. And that's definitely giving me pause to think, oh, maybe I should go stay there and see what it's like. But that makes me think twice about that. So the sun is also conjunct Jupiter in Capricorn at 0 degrees. And 0 degrees, as we know, is a critical degree. It's the starting point. Jupiter expands, but Capricorn can bring restrictions and discipline. So you have this big expansion of controlled restriction. It's a place built to be big and attract the wanderers, but may also feel heavy and oppressive.
Okay, so we're pulling people to it, but why do they stay? Why are they attracted to the place in the first place if it's an oppressive vibe?
Yeah, and I think that's the Cecil's Venus. So it has a Venus in Scorpio at 28 degrees. Venus is beauty, attraction, values, and money. In Scorpio, it is magnetic, it's seductive, and it can be intense. So it creates a sort of siren song, if you will. And 28 degrees is one of the final critical degrees, giving it that all or nothing energy tied into the themes of Venus and Scorpio. So it's alluring, it's antsy, it's mysterious, it's all of those things. But this Venus is square Neptune in Leo. Neptune is illusion, delusion, dissolved boundaries. Leo is glamour, it's the spotlight and the inner child. So the square is like a faded glamour aspect in this regard. It explains why the hotel had marble lobbies and stained glass. It was selling a dream, but in attracting those who may be drawn to darker things or exploring the taboo. So, any traumas of the inner child of these people could have had the boundaries dissolved between them and the adults entering the room.
Kind of like a Hollywood fantasy.
Yeah, yeah. And it makes me think of American Horror Story Hotel.
Okay, I haven't seen it, but now I need to now.
I think some of that show is based on accounts
Ooh,
that are known from the Cecil, yeah. And of course, exaggerated, but underneath that, there's something decaying. It promised a fantasy, but it delivered an illusion instead. And Venus is trine Mars. Mars is at 0 degrees Aries. This is the Aries point. It's the most public degree of the zodiac, as it is the literal first degree of the entire zodiac. So, Mars, being the god of war, can represent violence. And having Venus connected to Mars wired aggression into the building's value system. So you have an energy vacuum, luring people in with a deceptive, seductive promise, only to maybe trap them in a place where public violence or aggression is constantly happening, but just behind the veil.